Hello, busy crafters. So, I just returned from a trip to Japan where I bought 10 kilos of stationery. So, what we're going to do in the next several videos is unpack all of this because I already forgot what's inside. So, let's start. So, I bought this in different cities, different towns, different locations, and I didn't unpack it. So, we'll have different options. We'll have stamps, washi tape, stickers, and all other stuff. So, this isn't actually, well, this is the shop. It was in the city called Takayama. So, the very nice bag actually, so you can use it as a map. But what do we have inside? Let's see. This one is Ireland. So this will be for my post-crossing, postcards. So this is a series of country stickers. So there were different ones. There were United States and well, many other. And I will just show it to you like this. I don't do samples because I have all my washi in a in a drawer. So I like this one especially, this blue leaves. These are all made in Japan. You can see there are clusters of 3 leaves. Very beautiful. This one is probably one of the more exciting ones for those who like journaling. It's a very beautiful illustration with golden accents and elements. Of writing, pens, stamps. It's actually pretty small, like the design is just this little piece from stamp to stamp. You see, this is like 2 centimeters, probably 3 maybe. But yeah, this foil, like red as well, golden and red elements. Yeah, a very beautiful one. As I already brought like 11 or 12 kilos more or less of stuff, and it was just impossible to get well, at least one more of each would make it more than 20 kilos, and I wouldn't be able to board the airplane. So yeah, this is pretty unique for now. Love mushrooms, as you know. This is 5 meters. So with these tapes, I usually cut separate images and use them in like small collages and decorations. So this one is called Pansy Apricot, which is my favorite color and my favorite flower. This is lovely. This one is kimono or kimono, whatever you pronounce it, series. And these patterns are great for someone who lives in Japan, but if it's too much like kimono style, then it is very specific. So it is not universal enough to use in any decoration. So I opted for the ones that are more universal. These are very beautiful. These purple flowers were one of my favorite from this series. This one, for example, is also from the same series. This is kind of autumn colors and series, and they also have like golden elements. The pattern is up to here, so it's pretty short, but at the same time, so this autumn decoration would go perfectly, for example, with this two that I had before. They are not from Japan, but this is kind of, see, makes a very beautiful autumn set, for example. This one would probably go to the autumn collection as well. Very beautiful golden pattern. As you can see, it doesn't cover the leaf fully, which makes actually a very interesting effect. And these are also clusters of 4. So this is the same company. So this is Cyan and this is Cyan as well. Same company again. It's called Snowdrop. This also has flowers and golden elements. Flowers and books. So the size is up to here. So here we have 3 elements. So this is empty and it consists of 3 parts. So this pattern and the stripes and this flowers. I actually like when there are several patterns in one washi. It's not the only one that I have because this is kind of having several of them in one. And the last one that we have is also generic cyan masking tape, and it's called Classical Rabbit. I think this is my favorite from today's batch. Again, small pattern up to here, basically from here to here. But I think this one is the most beautiful of all. Let me know which one you liked more. So here they all, oh no, we have one more with rabbits. Look at this one. So I thought this is also from kimono, and I thought that for Easter that would be so lovely. Look at this. Okay, so here it's also 4 rabbits, so up to here is the pattern. And the golden elements as usual. This is amazing, very beautiful decoration. Today's washi haul. Look at this. So we have some mushrooms, have some flowers, some autumn, golden, rabbits. So let me know which one is your favorite. But we also have 2 lovely stamps. So this is just a basic one. So let's see. Pretty good, pretty good. And the second one is my favorite bird. I bought so many things with this little bird. Like, well, that's my fault. This is better because I'm used to bad quality of Japanese stamps that are in their train stations. And I'm like pushing it like this, you know, just to have a nice stamp, and that's what you get. But if the quality of the stamp is good and the ink is good, this is what we are getting. So this is adorable. I love this so much. And I also like that it's small, which is great for postcards usually. So these are 2 stamps. Well, this is the store got me a sticker. This is the store contacts if you want to have a look what they have in there. Okay. Yep, so these are beautiful. Okay, they're not sticky notes, they're mama pads. And this I wouldn't put in a post-crossing. This would go to a journal kit, for example. So everything that you can see here, you might be able to find in the next kits. If you're interested, you can join them. It's very beautiful. And then we have, of course, my lovely mushrooms. 4 designs that look like this. So we have this mushrooms, and this is the whole page is in English, because here you have them in English as well, but in the other one it was in Japanese. So this one, again, the whole page is in English, and this one, well, technically it is Latin. And this is from Itoya, a very famous store in Tokyo. To tell you the truth, that's my second time in Itoya, and I would say that this is not the best stationery shop, and there are better ones in terms of these things. If you want pens, that's a different story, but in terms of our things, this is just all I bought there. So let's see. So this is how much I spent, in case you're interested. And let's see. So got this beautiful postcard. As you know, my postcard mailing kit includes 2 random postcards, so someone might get this one. I am very excited about the birds. So this is the company, if anyone wants to buy something from them. Then the next one is this pack of postcards with different desserts. So they look like this, and they are pretty thick actually. So usually I have many people who say that they don't like thin cards, but it is very common for Japan especially to have thinner cards. So, and if I also send them in my kit to show you the variety, because I think the variety is very important. And this kit, for example, has how many other 10, yeah, 5 variations of 10 postcards. And it is important to know that if you get a thinner postcard, it's not necessarily from like cheap Temu or whatever. It might be an actual Japanese made in Japan postcard. It's just the way they produce it, and I've sent them and I've received them, and it's no problem with them. So this one is a very beautiful 100 per 90 millimeters memo pad. This is the company if you want, and these are the decorations. So as I told you, this won't go to the post-crossing kit because they're too big for the cards. Because if you put like this image on a postcard, you don't have basically space to write. So this will go to my journaling kit. There are 4 different images. Then probably you all know the traveler's notebooks. So I just got some rubber band. I'll show you later what I wanted to tell you about them. And this is the folder, which I believe is the same as you can get a cheaper one that's not branded. But I will show you later something special with it. And I just got 2 washi tapes and this stamp. So this stamp is because I live in Ireland. So get this one as a part of my Irish postcard decoration set. And 2 washi tapes, both are empty. These are very good for food journal, for cooking. You can definitely see this is a very good example of empty also having absolutely unreadable text. But yeah, this is very good for food or whatever, like medical journaling. And this empty is like buses, tickets, and transportation. I'm not a big fan of buying empty tapes out of Japan because I think they're very overpriced outside of Japan, which is understandable because you need to pay for transportation and delivery and all other costs. But it's a bit too much for my taste. I like the design, which is really good for traveling, and it's pretty long comparing to others that I showed you before. This was my Itoya, or Itoya, whatever you pronounce it, haul, which as you can see is not very big. But let's see what else I got. For example, this bag. This was in Geisha district. They had an unexpected stationery store. And these are letter pads. So let's see, this is a huge one. 26 to 18 centimeters and inches 10 to 7. Okay, it's upside down. And here I mostly buy, they have many of them, but I mostly buy those that have interesting paper apart from the design. Because the design, as you can see here, is basically one flower in the corner, but this is washi paper or something similar to washi paper. So it is kind of smooth on the surface. But it is more, I don't know if you can see the texture, it is like rough on the background. Yeah. So and here we have just different pages. This is definitely goes to the journaling kits because post-crossing has nothing to do with such huge papers. I'm not sure how many they are, but I think so far they're all different. Also, what I wanted to say is that I will show you most of the stuff that I bought, but I will also keep some of them, well, similar, but still as a little secret, because I want those of you who are going to receive the kits, oh, they're repeating here, so that's half and half, 12, okay, to get a little surprise, because if you just see everything right now, then what's the point? So these are the decorations that they have there. This is a big one, and these are smaller options. First of all, this beautiful blue ones. I like blue, it's one of my favorite colors. And they only have 2 designs, right? Yeah, so this one and the blue one. So this one I bought, I buy some papers, when they have either beautiful texture, this is Midori, by the way, that's another famous company, or some kind of texture or glossy or shiny or silver or golden elements, because this is not something you can just print on your home printer. You know, all of you have printables and all of you have different options for freebies that you bought, but the paper and the decoration makes a huge difference. So that's Midori. And this one Midori as well, from the same series with the flowers. There are only two of them, two different varieties. So this flower, yellowish one, you can see that the paper is transparent. That's washi paper with a beautiful texture. And then this one. This one is one of my favorites from this pack, because this is also blue. This is not only textured, but it also kind of embossed. How do you pronounce it? Let me know in the comments how do you pronounce it. Here, you can see it here. Yeah. So that's the way, they have all the same. The pages are all the same, but they are this beautiful blue color, and I don't know how many others, 16, I'm not sure, but this is 2026, this is this year. This one is 2025, this one is 2026 as well, and this is a different company. And cats, of course, we cannot leave Japan and buy something, and not buy something with cats. So look at this, that's so cute. Oh, well, this one is not the cutest in this pack, and that's it. So there are 4 of them, the variety. Okay, so this is the letter pads that I got, and now let's open something else random, because I have some of them that are packed in the sealed bags, and some of them are just like this. So you can see that they have ink here, which is interesting. And these are tiny little stamps. By tiny little, I mean it. They are 2 centimeters. There's 4 elements. This definitely goes to the post-crossing options, because, well, I actually use them in my, I use small elements in my Hobonichi as well. So let's wrap it up here for today, but I still have a whole box of different stuff, so we're going to continue.